Why does the Boston Typewriter Orchestra break musical boundaries? Since 2004, this innovative orchestra has been captivating audiences by blending traditional instruments with sounds created using recording machines. Imagine listening to enchanting symphonies where the lush tones of a cello merge seamlessly with the electronic beats and samples made by modern technology. This unique fusion not only invites a new audience to experience classical music, but also showcases the creative possibilities of sound. By incorporating different music styles and techniques, the orchestra challenges the conventional ideas of what orchestral music can be. Each performance becomes a thrilling journey where the audience discovers the beauty of both the familiar and the unexpected. The orchestra's daring approach raises intriguing questions about the future of music. Will we see more orchestras following in their footsteps? Join the conversation and explore the exciting world of sound. Believe it or not, frogfish don't bite their food. These remarkable creatures, also known as toadfish or pelicanfish, have a unique way of catching their meals that sets them apart from most other fish. Instead of using sharp teeth, frogfish employ a rapid suction method when they spot their prey, which could be a small fish or a shrimp. With a lightning-fast motion, they open their large mouths to create a powerful vacuum, effectively pulling their unsuspecting victim in before it even realizes what's happening. This breathtaking feeding technique occurs in the blink of an eye, so quickly that the prey has virtually no chance to escape. Imagine a creature capable of consuming its meal instantly without the need to chew. That's the brilliance of the frogfish. Often camouflaged against the ocean floor, these fascinating fish lie in wait, blending into their surroundings until the moment is just right to unleash their swift suction strike. This extraordinary evolution showcases nature's creativity, allowing frogfish to master the art of survival in the ocean's depths. How many other aquatic wonders are out there, hidden in plain sight? Is it really true that sugar can be art? Joseph Mars, an Australian artist, has taken sugar and transformed it into astonishing, hyper-realistic sculptures that look so mouth-watering they almost ask to be tasted. His creations don't just sit in a gallery. They're designed to engage all the senses, inviting viewers to experience a delicious convergence of art and food. Unlike your typical museum exhibits, Mars's sculptures allow for a fascinating twist. Visitors are sometimes encouraged to taste the works themselves. Imagine biting into a lifelike piece of candy that looks just like a real fruit or a sweet dessert. This unique approach blurs the line between art and culinary delight, creating an interactive experience that leaves a lasting impression. Mars's work challenges our perception of what art can be, showing that sometimes it can be as sweet as sugar. Electric eels can shock you literally. This fascinating creature, which isn't actually an eel but a type of knife fish, can deliver electric shocks of up to 600 volts. That's enough power to incapacitate large animals, making these fish formidable predators. Electric eels use their shocks for hunting, stunning prey like fish and small mammals before swallowing them whole. Not only do they use electricity for catching meals, but they also leap out of the water to strike at threats, providing a surprising defense mechanism. Their bodies contain specialized cells called electrocytes, which generate these powerful shocks. Each discharge is a remarkable display of nature's engineering, allowing electric eels to thrive in murky waters where visibility is low. Isn't it incredible how such a unique fish has developed such a powerful skill for survival? Did you know that Ashura honors Imam Hussein's sacrifice? Each year, thousands of Shia Muslims engage in self-flagellation during this solemn observance, especially in countries like Iraq, Pakistan, and Iran. This powerful ritual serves as a vivid expression of loyalty and remembrance toward Imam Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. He was martyred at the Battle of Karbala in 680 AD, a turning point in Islamic history. Participants believe that by inflicting physical pain, they can connect to the suffering and sacrifice of Hussein and his followers, who stood against tyranny and injustice. Many also view these rituals as a means of spiritual purification. This act, while shocking to some, is deeply rooted in the community's cultural and religious identity. As the day unfolds, processions fill the streets, and storytelling about Usain's bravery keeps his memory alive. What motivates this powerful expression of faith? Prepare to be amazed by your hair growth secrets. Did you know that the living part of your hair is actually hidden beneath your scalp? That's right. Hair follicles, tiny but powerful structures, are where the magic happens, producing new hair cells daily. This phenomenon initiates the journey of your hair upwards, where it reaches its final length. On average, hair grows about half an inch, or 1.25 centimeters, each month. However, several factors can influence this growth rate. Genetics play a significant role. If your parents sported thick, fast-growing hair, chances are you might inherit those traits. But that's just the beginning. Your diet can also make a difference. Consuming a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals, particularly those known to promote hair health like biotin, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, can enhance growth. Moreover, maintaining overall good health supports a thriving scalp environment. So the next time you admire your luscious locks, remember that deep beneath the surface, a complex system of follicles and nutrients collaborates to shape your hair. Did you know the moon is slowly drifting away? The moon isn't just hanging out in the sky, it's actually moving away from Earth at a surprising pace of around 3.8 centimeters each year. This gradual drift is due to tidal forces, where the gravitational pull between the Earth and the moon creates a fascinating dance. As the Earth spins, it pulls on the water in the oceans, creating tides. These tides aren't just static pools of water, they shift and flow. And as they do, they transfer some of Earth's rotational energy to the moon. This exchange of energy, known as angular momentum, causes the moon to slowly inch further away, while ever so slightly slowing down Earth's rotation. You might think that 3.8 centimeters is a small number, but over millions of years, it adds up. For instance, this means that Earth's days are getting longer by about 1.7 milliseconds every century. Imagine a future where our days are significantly longer and tides behave differently because of the moon's retreat. It's a stellar reminder of how connected our celestial neighbors are and how the cosmos shapes our everyday lives. Why exactly does the Antarctic ice fish thrive in freezing waters? This remarkable creature has a secret weapon, anti-freeze proteins in its blood. These proteins act like natural ice preventatives, stopping ice crystals from forming inside the fish. Imagine existing in a habitat where temperatures plunge below freezing, yet thriving, not just surviving. The Antarctic ice fish flourishes even in waters that hover around 2 degrees Celsius, showcasing an incredible adaptation shaped by millions of years of evolution. This unique physiology allows the ice fish to hunt and reproduce in one of the planet's harshest climates. Additionally, the blood of the ice fish is clear and lacks hemoglobin, an iron-rich protein present in most fish that gives them their color. This absence makes the ice fish less dense and more buoyant, enabling it to glide effortlessly through the icy depths. So when you think of extreme cold, consider the Antarctic ice fish that gracefully conquers the frigid waters. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips some creatures to thrive in environments where others would perish? Most people don't know this about Nicholas Smith, an artist whose vivid illustrations spark change and advocate for equality and human rights. His artwork resonates deeply, as seen in his powerful tribute to George Floyd, which challenges viewers to reflect on justice and the importance of voices that have been silenced. Beyond creating thought-provoking pieces, Smith actively supports young artists from marginalized communities, helping to pave the way for greater inclusion in the arts. He recognizes that representation matters and works tirelessly to uplift emerging talents who might otherwise struggle to be seen. By hosting workshops and providing mentorship, he fosters an environment where creativity thrives. Art has the power to shift perspectives, and Smith embodies this belief by using his platform not just to showcase his work, but also to inspire the next generation of diverse artists. Through his commitment, Smith illuminates the intersection of art and advocacy, making a meaningful difference in the lives of many. How can art transform society further? What if I told you about Cappadocia's wonders? This enchanting region in Turkey is famed for its stunning landscapes and rich history. As you explore Cappadocia, the experience is like stepping into a magical world where breathtaking fairy chimneys rise majestically from the ground. Strolling through the vibrant markets, you encounter talented artisans creating intricate pottery, each piece showcasing generations of handicraft. The air is infused with the aromas of spices, inviting you to savor the local cuisine while engaging in lively bargaining with friendly vendors. After a day filled with adventure, hiking through otherworldly valleys and exploring ancient rock-cut churches, you can retreat to a cozy cave hotel. These unique lodgings, carved from soft volcanic rock, blend natural beauty with luxurious comfort. Picture unwinding in your cave suite, sipping a glass of exquisite local wine as the sun sets, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. Cappadocia isn't just a destination. It's an invitation to immerse yourself in a rich tapestry of culture and history. Are you ready to dive into this unforgettable adventure? Here's something incredible about licking your elbow. It sounds like a silly challenge, but there's a scientific explanation for why most of us can't do it. The human arm's range of motion is limited by its anatomy, which consists of bones, muscles, and joints designed to perform a variety of tasks. But not this one. To manage the impressive feat of licking your elbow, one would need both extraordinary flexibility and a tongue that reaches much further than what is typical, traits that few possess. While a small number of individuals with hyperflexible joints may succeed, for the rest of us, the attempt often results in laughter and some neck strain. This amusing limitation serves as a fun illustration of human anatomy and joint mobility. So the next time you gather with friends, why not set this challenge? It's sure to draw giggles and ignite curiosity about how our bodies work. Not only will you enjoy some lighthearted fun, but you'll also have a unique conversation starter that highlights our shared human experience. What other surprising truths about our bodies might spark your interest? Is it really true that ketchup was once a medicine? Back in 1834, ketchup, which we mostly enjoy on fries and burgers today, was surprisingly marketed as a cure for indigestion. This unusual promotion shows how food and medicine were often intertwined in earlier times. People believed that tomatoes, the key ingredient in ketchup, could help settle upset stomachs. It wasn't uncommon for various condiments and food items to be promoted with health benefits, as knowledge about nutrition and health was still developing. Ketchup's medicinal image eventually faded as society shifted its focus on proper nutrition and dietary guidelines. Despite this quirky history, ketchup's popularity didn't wane. In fact, it transformed from a medicinal concoction to a beloved condiment embraced by many cultures worldwide. Today, it's hard to imagine a picnic without it. This fascinating story about ketchup invites us to think about how our perceptions of food can change over time. So, what other foods have unexpected origins? Here's what actually happens when blogs change lives. The term blog was first used in 1997, coming from the words weblog. This new platform quickly gained popularity as a way for people to share thoughts, ideas, and experiences online. Over the years, blogs have evolved into a dynamic tool for communication and personal expression. They allow anyone with an internet connection to voice their opinions, showcase their creativity, and connect with audiences worldwide. From cooking to travel, technology to personal finance, there's a blog for just about every interest. Bloggers can build communities, influence trends, and even spark social movements, showcasing how anyone can be a storyteller in the digital age. So whether you're seeking advice or simply enjoying someone's journey, blogs have transformed how we consume and share information. What will you write about today? Ever wondered how apples thrive in Siberia? Nick Afordovanov, a dedicated farmer, has found a remarkable way to grow pearl-sized apples in one of the coldest places on Earth. Located in Siberia, his farm faces harsh winters and freezing temperatures that would typically spell doom for most fruit trees. However, these unique apples have evolved to withstand the extreme climate, developing a tough skin that protects them from frost while maintaining a crisp texture inside. Nick carefully selects apple varieties that not only survive, but also produce delicious fruit. The small size of these apples makes them a special treat, bursting with flavor. This innovative farming approach highlights how nature can adapt and thrive in conditions where you'd least expect it. Have you ever tried a Siberian apple? Or do you think climate can shape our food in surprising ways? You won't believe this about giant squirrels. The multicolored giant squirrel, found in the Indian jungle, is truly an incredible sight. This remarkable creature is twice the size of your typical squirrel, boasting a vibrant coat that comes in shades of black, orange, and cream. What's even more impressive is its agility. These squirrels can leap an astonishing 8 meters from tree to tree. This ability allows them to navigate the dense forest canopy with ease, avoiding predators while hunting for fruits, nuts, and seeds. Watching them soar through the air is like witnessing a tiny acrobat in action, showcasing strength and grace. Their unique colors not only make them stand out, but also help them blend into their surroundings, adding a splash of beauty to the lush greenery. Isn't it fascinating how such a large creature can thrive in the treetops while being so agile? What makes Windhoek a unique capital city? Windhoek, the capital of Namibia, is a fascinating blend of modernity and history, making it truly special. Picture this. You stroll through the city and see sleek skyscrapers standing proudly alongside charming historic landmarks. This mix showcases Windhoek's journey from a quaint settlement to a vibrant urban area. The architecture tells a story of colonial influences and contemporary design, giving the city its distinctive personality. As you navigate the wide streets, you'll notice lush green parks popping up throughout, creating beautiful spots to relax and enjoy the fresh air. The city's pleasant atmosphere invites both locals and visitors to explore. Whether you're admiring the iconic Christ Church with its stunning red brick or enjoying a coffee at a modern cafe, Windhoek's unique character shines through. It's not just a capital, it's a living museum that honors its past while boldly stepping into the future. The combination of history and innovation makes Windhoek a captivating place to live and visit, with something new waiting around every corner. Here's something incredible about laser printers. The process behind their magic is called xerography, a fascinating technology that uses static electricity to produce crisp documents. When you hit print, a laser beam creates an image on a rotating drum, making certain areas positively charged. Then tiny plastic toner particles, which have a negative charge, are attracted to those charged areas. This creates a perfect image of text and graphics on the drum. Finally, the paper rolls in, and heated rollers known as fusers melt the toner powder onto the paper, which is why freshly printed pages come out warm to the touch. This clever use of static electricity and heat not only makes laser printers fast and efficient, but also delivers high-quality prints. So the next time you grab a hot-off-the-press document, remember the science at work behind your laser printer. Imagine the final notes of the Beatles' last concert. On August 29, 1966, the Beatles played their final live concert at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, marking a historic end to an incredible era. This wasn't just any show, it was the last time the Fab Four would perform together in a stadium setting, leaving fans with unforgettable memories. While thousands cheered for their beloved band, the truth was that behind the scenes, John, Paul, George, and Ringo felt the weight of their fame heavily pressing down on them. They faced not just the thrill of their popularity, but also the overwhelming pressures that came along with it. The noise of the screaming fans, combined with the challenges of delivering a flawless performance, made touring stressful. After this concert, they decided to retire from live performances, shifting their focus to studio work, which allowed them to explore new musical ideas without the constraints of a live audience. This bold choice paved the way for some of their most innovative and beloved albums, forever changing the landscape of music. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's Musimpanase. This exciting initiative showcases innovative minds dedicated to enhancing environmental conditions. A team of forward thinkers has developed incredible projects like the Pavilion and Pusat-Pameran, which reflect Japan's strong commitment to integrating technology with sustainability. The pavilion serves as a stunning display of architecture, not only beautifying its surroundings, but also incorporating eco-friendly features designed to minimize energy consumption. Meanwhile, Pusat Pameran acts as an exhibition space where people can learn about groundbreaking technologies and renewable resources, fostering a culture of environmental awareness. By investing in such projects, Japan aims not just to improve local conditions, but also to inspire global movements towards sustainability. These endeavors demonstrate that with creativity and collaboration, we can tackle the pressing environmental challenges of our time. How can we apply these lessons in our own communities? Did you know that fish can fall from the sky? This bizarre event is known as the rain of fish, a meteorological phenomenon where live fish seemingly drop from the clouds. It's been reported in different parts of the world, including Honduras and the Philippines. Scientists believe this strange occurrence happens during strong storms or waterspouts, which can lift small fish from oceans or lakes and transport them for miles before releasing them as rain. Imagine walking outside during a downpour, only to be greeted by slippery little surprises landing all around you. While it sounds unbelievable, similar events have been documented since ancient times. In fact, the phenomenon can also involve frogs or birds, making it even more astonishing. So next time there's a storm, keep your umbrella handy and watch out for anything unusual falling from above. Who knows what might land in your yard? Believe it or not, Santa Claus has many names. Across the globe, different cultures celebrate the beloved holiday figure in unique ways, each with its own name. In Germany, he's known as Weihnachtsmann, adding a local twist to the joy of gift-giving. Over in France, he's called Père Noël, a name that brings his spirit right into the heart of French holiday traditions. Interestingly, in Spain and much of Latin America, people stick with the universal name Santa Claus, which showcases how some traditions remain consistent despite cultural differences. The variations in names reflect the rich tapestry of holiday customs worldwide, illustrating how the joy of giving transcends language and borders. Families in various countries share stories and traditions, creating a diverse yet unified way to celebrate Christmas. Whether it's through festive markets in Germany, cozy gatherings in France, or lively fiestas in Spain, Santa Claus symbolizes generosity and cheer in countless ways. Isn't it amazing how one character can bring people together internationally? Did you know doctors once relied on liquid sulfa? Before the game-changing arrival of penicillin during World War II, liquid sulfa was the go-to treatment for infections. This early antibiotic, created from a chemical compound, provided much-needed relief and was widely used to combat various bacterial infections. However, while sulfa drugs were effective, they had limitations and side effects that sometimes hindered their use in severe cases. The turning point came when Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin was applied in a practical way. When it hit the medical scene, penicillin dramatically transformed healthcare. It was not only more effective than sulfa in treating infections, but also paved the way for antibiotics as a whole. As doctors started using penicillin on soldiers and civilians alike, mortality rates from bacterial infections dropped significantly. This monumental shift in medicine laid the foundation for modern antibiotics, changing how we approach infections today. Can you imagine what healthcare would look like without it? Is it really true that birds can be this heavy? The Kori bustard, the heaviest flying bird in the world, tips the scales at an astonishing 11 to 19 kilograms. This incredible bird, native to Africa, is uniquely adapted for life on the ground, where it spends most of its time strutting around in search of food. With its long legs and sturdy body, it's perfectly built for walking rather than soaring through the skies. When the Kori bustard does take flight, it has to gather speed with a long run-up to lift its hefty body off the ground. However, don't underestimate its flying abilities. Once airborne, its impressive wingspan allows it to glide gracefully over the landscape. This fascinating creature reminds us that the rules of flight can vary greatly in the animal kingdom. How does such a heavy bird manage to fly at all? This might surprise you. Fungi harness gamma radiation. In a remarkable twist of nature, certain fungi have developed a unique process called radiosynthesis, which is strikingly similar to photosynthesis. Instead of sunlight, these fungi, found near the infamous Chernobyl disaster site, utilize melanin pigments to absorb gamma radiation. This radiation is a byproduct of the nuclear reactor's meltdown, and rather than harming these resilient organisms, it serves as a source of energy that fuels their growth. By converting harmful gamma radiation into usable energy, these fungi not only adapt to a challenging environment, but also highlight the incredible resilience of life. Scientists are fascinated by this process, as it opens up new avenues for understanding how life can thrive in extreme conditions. Imagine the potential applications this could have in fields like radiation treatment or even sustainable energy. The discovery of these radiotrophic fungi shows just how versatile life can be, even in the most hostile conditions. What other surprises does nature have in store for us? Surprisingly, it's a fact that metal hair clips disrupt airports. These everyday accessories can cause unexpected chaos at security checkpoints. Many travelers don't realize that hair clips made of metal can set off alarms, leading to prolonged security checks and a puzzling experience for everyone involved. Imagine standing in line, ready for your journey, when suddenly a metal detector goes off because of your hairstyling tool. Security personnel must then conduct a thorough inspection, often leaving travelers confused and anxious as they try to explain that their hair clips are harmless, not weapons. This little-known detail highlights how something so common can turn into a significant holdup in a busy airport. So the next time you pack for your flight, consider choosing plastic or non-metal hair accessories to avoid the hassle. How many of you have faced this situation? Here's a wild fact about early football matches. In the past, football games were more like wild celebrations than organized sports. Imagine entire villages coming together to play, with hundreds of players charging onto the field, often with no clear rules in sight. These chaotic matches could easily lead to injuries, as players battled it out in a free-for-all. As you can guess, this rough-and-tumble version of the game was a far cry from the sleek, rule-bound football we watch today. Modern football enforces strict regulations to ensure safety and fairness, focusing on everything from offside calls to penalties. Players now wear protective gear, and referees uphold the rules, making the sport not only more enjoyable, but also safer for everyone involved. Isn't it fascinating to see how far the game has evolved from its raucous origins to the professional sport we cherish today? Hard to believe, but violence is decreasing worldwide. Despite what we often see on our screens, we are actually living in the most peaceful time in human history. Innovations in governance, education, and technology have played a huge role in this transformation. Many countries have established stable political systems, allowing for better conflict resolution and cooperation among communities. With educational improvements, more people are gaining the knowledge they need to build peaceful societies and work towards solutions rather than disputes. Moreover, technology has opened up new avenues for communication and diplomacy, enabling quicker responses to conflicts and reducing the chance of violence. So while media often highlights negative events, it's important to remember that, overall, our world is undergoing a positive change towards lasting peace. Can you imagine that photographs once didn't exist? In the 1830s, a talented inventor named Louis Daguerre changed the way we capture memories forever. He developed a groundbreaking method to capture light on silver-coated copper plates, which led to the creation of the first real photographs. Before this innovation, people relied on paintings and sketches to remember special moments, but Daguerre's technique allowed for the preservation of images in a more realistic and accessible way. This process involved exposing the plates to light, which would create a stunning image that could be viewed for generations to come. Daguerre's invention opened the door to the world of photography, enabling everyone to document their lives, from family portraits to breathtaking landscapes. Imagine flipping through old albums filled with these early photographs, each telling a story and bringing the past to life. How incredible is it to think that a single invention could change the way we remember? Hard to believe, but lasers were once measured with razors. In an unusual twist of history, scientists used a unit called the Gillette to gauge laser power by counting how many razor blades a laser could slice through. While this method wasn't the most scientifically rigorous, after all, it had no precise scientific basis, it cleverly demonstrated the cutting strength of lasers in a way that everyone could relate to. Picture a powerful laser zipping through layers of razor blades, and you start to get a sense of its intensity. Although the Gillette has long been replaced by more accurate measurements like watts, it highlights how scientists often seek tangible, relatable ways to explain complex ideas. Such creative approaches help make advanced technology more understandable, even if they might seem a bit quirky or outdated now. Can you imagine scientists today measuring lasers with kitchen tools? Have you ever heard of the Postal Service Band? This unique group got its name in the most creative way possible. Instead of jamming together in the same room, the band members tackled their busy schedules by mailing music tracks to one another using the United States Postal Service, USPS. Imagine sending your music via snail mail. This method might seem old-fashioned, but it allowed each member to contribute their distinct style and ideas, ultimately leading to the iconic sound the band is known for today. As they exchanged recordings, the artists collaborated from a distance, showing that you don't always need to be in the same space to create beautiful music. The innovative use of mail not only defined their process, but also contributed to their identity, making their songs feel both personal and connected to a different era of communication. So, the next time you listen to their music, think about how those tracks traveled through the postal system, bridging distances and bringing their melodies to life. What an inspiring story of creativity and teamwork. Here's a wild fact about space pens. Many people believe that NASA splurged on a fancy space pen, while the Russians went with simple pencils. The truth is much different. The space pen was actually invented by Paul Fisher, an American entrepreneur, and NASA purchased it for a mere $2.39 each, not millions. What made Fisher's invention truly remarkable was its unique design that allowed it to write in zero gravity, underwater, and in extreme temperatures ranging from 30 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Fisher's pressurized ink cartridge ensured that astronauts could rely on their writing tools under conditions that would defeat ordinary pens and pencils. This clever solution not only saved money but also improved functionality for space missions. So the next time you hear about the space pen, remember it's not just a fancy gadget, it's a testament to innovative thinking and practicality in the cosmos. Here's a wild fact about climbing goats. These remarkable animals have an incredible ability to scale steep cliffs and navigate rocky terrains with ease. Goats are not just for grazing in the fields. They can climb up trees and rocky surfaces that many other animals wouldn't even attempt. This extraordinary skill is thanks to their unique hoof structure, which provides the perfect grip on uneven surfaces. Their hooves are split and have rough pads that act like natural climbing shoes, allowing them to balance even on narrow ledges. If you've ever seen a goat effortlessly leap from rock to rock, it's a sight to behold. Climbing is not just for fun, it helps them escape predators and access food that's out of reach for other animals. You might find them munching on leaves at the tops of trees, making them truly versatile foragers. So next time you see a goat, remember that these agile climbers are masters of the heights. How did they become such fantastic climbers? Let's uncover the truth about the cormorant. The double-crested cormorant is a fascinating bird that calls North America home, easily recognizable by its striking black feathers and a long yellow-orange beak. These birds are particularly remarkable during the breeding season when they sport feather crests, enhancing their distinctive appearance. Their swimming and diving skills are impressive, allowing them to catch fish with agility. However, one unique challenge they face is that their plumage isn't entirely waterproof. After diving, cormorants need to sunbathe, spreading their wings to dry out. This behavior might seem unusual for a bird, but it's a crucial part of their survival. Observing a cormorant drying itself on a sunny rock is a memorable sight. So next time you're by the water, keep an eye out for these striking birds and their quirky habits. Guess what really drives San Marino's history? The Republic of San Marino is believed to have the oldest constitution in the world, dating back to 8 October 1600. This remarkable document, known as the Statutes of 1600, is a collection of 6 books written in Latin, and it lays the foundation for the country's legal and political system. These statutes were crafted to promote fairness and stability in governance, which was crucial at a time when many regions were in turmoil. San Marino, nestled in the Italian countryside, prides itself on being a tiny beacon of democracy, and its constitution reflects that spirit. The statutes not only embody the rule of law, but also showcase the values of freedom and independence, which have been preserved for over 4 centuries. How cool is it that such an ancient document continues to guide the lives of San Marino's citizens today? Sundays are the ultimate ice cream day. Ice cream sales peak on Sundays, making it the most popular day for this delicious treat. Why do so many people choose to indulge in scoops of their favorite flavors on this day? It could be that Sundays offer a sense of relaxation after a busy week, creating the perfect opportunity to enjoy a sweet reward. Many families have weekend traditions that include a fun trip to an ice cream shop, turning a simple dessert into a cherished ritual. The phenomenon even inspired the name Sunday, which is a fitting nod to the day it's most savored. Whether it's a classic scoop of vanilla or a creative concoction piled high with toppings, enjoying ice cream on Sundays has become a delightful custom for many. So next time you treat yourself on a Sunday, remember you're part of a sweet tradition enjoyed by countless others. Believe it or not, psychopaths can't yawn contagiously. This unique trait sets them apart from the rest of us, who often find ourselves yawning in harmony with others. When someone yawns, it's usually a sign of empathy. Our brains are wired to resonate with the emotions of those around us. However, psychopaths lack this empathetic connection, making them seem almost robotic, especially in social gatherings where yawning becomes a shared experience. Imagine being at a party where everyone suddenly yawns, and one person just stares blankly while everyone else joins in. This can create an awkward vibe, as their inability to mirror the yawning signals a disconnect from social cues. While many of us might interpret yawning as a sign of tiredness or boredom, for psychopaths, it's just another reminder of how differently they process emotions. So can you imagine how this affects their relationships? Prepare to be amazed by gaming design history. The mathematical balance in creating gaming tools is a fascinating story that stretches back centuries. Think about it. Every time you pick up a game controller or start a video game, you're benefiting from countless hours of thought and precision. Designers have long understood that a well-balanced game is more enjoyable. This means not only making sure characters are not too powerful, but also ensuring that every element, like scoring systems and difficulty levels, works harmoniously. Whether it's traditional board games or modern video games, the principles of mathematics help create fairness and excitement. Game designers rely on algorithms and statistics to refine gameplay, offering challenges that both beginners and experts can enjoy. So the next time you dive into your favorite game, remember that behind the fun lies a rich history of design and balance that has shaped how we play. Iguanas can lose their tails to escape predators. These fascinating reptiles have a remarkable survival trick. When threatened, they can voluntarily detach their tails. This clever strategy allows them to make a quick getaway, while the predator is left confused by the wriggling tail. But that's not all. Iguanas have another cool feature called a parietal eye, a unique light-sensitive organ located on the top of their heads. This special eye helps them detect changes in light, serving as an early warning system for potential threats like birds of prey or other dangers. After shedding their tails, these resilient creatures can regrow them over time, showcasing their amazing ability to recover. However, the new tail may not be an exact replica of the original. It's often made of cartilage instead of bone and varies in appearance. This extraordinary mix of defense mechanisms makes iguanas one of nature's most clever survivors. Imagine being able to escape a threat and grow back a piece of yourself. Isn't nature simply incredible? This might surprise you. How to make clear ice. Most of us don't think much about ice cubes, but the mystery behind their appearance is fascinating. Cloudy ice cubes are actually caused by tiny bubbles of trapped oxygen and impurities in the water. These little imperfections scatter light, making the ice look cloudy and less appealing. If you're looking to impress your friends or enhance the beauty of your cocktails, there's a simple trick you can use. Boiling the water before freezing it eliminates these air bubbles, leading to crystal clear ice cubes that not only look fantastic, but also chill your drinks more effectively. When water boils, it releases trapped gases, which is why this method works so well. Just make sure to let the boiled water cool down a bit before pouring it into your trays. Once frozen, you'll be left with stunningly clear ice that elevates any beverage. Next time you're preparing drinks, why not give this technique a try for a touch of elegance? Here's something incredible about Jabathu's horror story. In the intriguing town of Jabathu, an eerie narrative unfolds that combines elements of horror with a deeper theme of exploration. Local legends tell of dark corners and shadowy figures that haunt the alleys, drawing thrill seekers and curious minds alike. The recurring theme of exploration in Jabathu is captivating. Visitors often find themselves retracing the steps of those brave enough to uncover its mysteries. Ghostly tales whisper of hidden treasures and forgotten histories waiting to be discovered among the cobblestone streets. People are drawn not only by the thrill of the unknown, but also by the chance to understand the story behind Jabathu. What motivates this quest for knowledge in such a haunted space? Perhaps it's the allure of confronting fear and the excitement of uncovering what lies beneath the surface. Did you know Max Verstappen made history in 2016? At just 18 years and 227 days old, Max Verstappen became the youngest driver to ever win a Formula One race. This remarkable achievement took place during the Spanish Grand Prix, where he drove for the Red Bull racing team. Verstappen's victory not only stunned fans but also showcased his incredible skill behind the wheel. By taking the lead early in the race, he outperformed other seasoned drivers, making it clear that age is no barrier to success in motorsports. His historic win was celebrated worldwide, inspiring many young racers to pursue their dreams. Verstappen's talent and determination opened doors for even younger athletes, demonstrating that with the right combination of passion and preparation, anything is possible. After his win, he became a household name, paving the way for a successful career in F1. Today, his thrilling races continue to captivate audiences, proving that he is a force to be reckoned with in the world of racing. Check out the amazing robots at Mercedes-Benz factories. Mercedes-Benz is transforming the automotive industry by introducing humanoid robots in their production lines. These advanced robots are not just machines. They can walk and carry heavy parts, which helps to significantly reduce the risk of injuries for human workers. Imagine a workplace where robots handle the heavy lifting, allowing people to focus on more complex tasks. These robots are designed with smart features, including proximity sensors that help them navigate around their human colleagues safely. This innovation marks a step toward a future where factories are more automated, but still retain a personal touch. The integration of these humanoid robots shows how technology can enhance efficiency while prioritizing safety in manufacturing. As factories evolve with this blend of automation and humanity, one has to wonder what other exciting advancements lie ahead in industries across the globe. Can you believe how much combat changed? During World War II, the average infantryman fighting in the South Pacific faced around 8 days of combat each year. This intense but limited exposure was quite different from what soldiers would later experience during the Vietnam War. In Vietnam, troops encountered nearly 240 days of combat in a single year. This staggering increase reflects the shift in warfare strategies and technology, as well as the nature of the conflicts. While World War II battles often relied on large-scale engagements, Vietnam saw guerrilla tactics and prolonged skirmishes that kept soldiers in active combat for much longer periods. The psychological and physical toll of such a demanding combat schedule was profound for those who served in Vietnam. Soldiers had to adapt to constant danger and stress, significantly impacting their mental health and overall experience. What a drastic change in just a couple of decades. Did you know owls have super hearing skills? This amazing ability comes from their unique ear structure, which is asymmetrical. Unlike most birds, owls have one ear positioned higher than the other, allowing them to pinpoint sounds with incredible accuracy. When an owl hears a noise, the sound reaches one ear slightly before the other. This tiny time difference helps the owl determine whether its prey is above, below, or directly in front of it. Imagine hunting in total darkness. This adaptation is crucial for their survival, as many owls hunt at night or during twilight hours. Their excellent hearing not only helps them catch mice and insects, but also makes them top predators in their ecosystem. So next time you hear an owl's hoot, remember there's more than just a wise bird behind that sound. There's a master hunter equipped with extraordinary hearing skills. Have you ever wondered why Florida has so many tornadoes? Florida holds the title for the highest number of tornadoes per square mile in the United States. This phenomenon is largely due to the state's warm and humid climate, which creates perfect conditions for tornadoes to form. While you might think of tornadoes as massive and destructive storms, most of Florida's tornadoes are actually quite small and short-lived. However, don't let their size fool you. Even these minor tornadoes can cause serious damage. They often occur in the spring and summer when warm air collides with cooler air, sparking intense storms. The flat landscape of Florida allows tornadoes to travel unhindered, increasing the potential for damage. So the next time you hear about a tornado in Florida, remember that its unique climate plays a huge role in this extreme weather phenomenon. Did you know warm-blooded animals fight fungi? Scientists believe that warm-bloodedness in mammals and birds may have evolved as a clever defense against fungal infections. When these animals maintain higher body temperatures, it becomes difficult for many harmful fungi to survive. This adaptation likely offered an advantage in environments where fungi thrive, especially considering that some species can cause serious health issues. For instance, while cold-blooded animals like reptiles are more susceptible to fungal diseases, mammals and birds develop this unique trait to stay healthy. This fascinating connection between body temperature and immunity showcases the incredible ways evolution helps species survive in their habitats. So next time you see a bird soaring or a mammal running, remember that their warm bodies might just be nature's built-in defense mechanism against pesky fungi. What if I told you celery isn't magic after all? Many people believe that celery is a negative calorie food, meaning it supposedly takes more energy to digest than the calories it provides. While it's true that celery is low in calories and packed with water, your body still absorbs some energy from it. A typical stalk of celery contains about 10 calories, and while munching on this crunchy veggie does burn a few calories, the amount isn't enough to create a significant calorie deficit. So if you're hoping to shed pounds simply by snacking on celery, you might want to rethink that plan. Instead, consider adding celery to your meals for extra flavor and nutrition. It's rich in vitamins and minerals, making it a healthy choice, but it works best as part of a balanced diet rather than a standalone solution for weight loss. Enjoy it in salads, soups, or with hummus instead. Here's what actually happens when bismuth freezes. Bismuth is a fascinating metal known for its unique property. When it cools and solidifies, it actually expands instead of contracting like most substances. This means that solid bismuth is less dense than its liquid form, which is quite rare among metals. When you think of freezing materials, you might picture ice, which is also less dense than liquid water. This unusual characteristic of bismuth allows it to float when it freezes, making it visually striking as the solid expands and forms colorful, swirling patterns. The ability of bismuth to expand upon freezing can be attributed to its atomic structure. The arrangement of atoms in its solid state creates more space compared to the denser liquid state. This expansion can also have practical applications, such as in metal casting and creating unique visual art pieces. Isn't it curious how something as simple as freezing can reveal such interesting science? Did you know that soreness doesn't equal strength gains? Recent research has revealed a surprising truth about muscle soreness after workouts. Many people believe that if their muscles are sore, they must have had an effective strength training session. However, this isn't necessarily the case. The feeling of soreness is more closely linked to inflammation and the body's recovery process rather than actual muscle growth. When you push your muscles during exercise, tiny tears occur in the muscle fibers. And while this is a normal part of building strength, excessive soreness can signal that your body is responding to inflammation, not just developing new muscle. This new understanding challenges our common beliefs about what it means to train effectively and emphasizes the importance of recovery. So next time you're sore, remember that it doesn't always mean you're getting stronger. What does this mean for your workout routine? Discover the wild world of two-headed snakes. Some snakes can be born with two heads due to a genetic mutation, a fascinating twist in nature that creates a unique sibling rivalry right inside their own bodies. This condition, known as bicephaly, can occur in several snake species, including the common garden snake. Imagine having two heads that have minds of their own, each fighting for control. When they encounter food, it can lead to a standoff, as both heads might try to grab the same meal simultaneously. This competition often makes survival a challenge, as one head can inadvertently hinder the other. While two-headed snakes are rare and usually don't survive long in the wild, their peculiar behavior captivates the attention of scientists and reptile enthusiasts alike. So next time you think of snakes, remember there are some truly extraordinary examples out there, and they can be quite the handful. Have you ever wondered why emperors wore dragon robes? Ancient Chinese emperors believed these magnificent garments had the unique ability to control the weather. Adorned with intricate patterns, the dragon robes were not just clothing, they were symbols of cosmic balance. The dragon itself represented strength, power, and good fortune, connecting the emperor to the universe. When the emperors donned these robes, they were seen as more than mere leaders. They became living embodiments of harmony between earthly and celestial forces. People believed that the emperor's ability to maintain weather and stability was crucial for agriculture and prosperity. If it rained or the sun shone at the right times, the emperor was praised for his divine connection to the heavens. Ultimately, these robes served as powerful reminders of the emperor's role in maintaining the delicate balance of nature and society. Isn't it fascinating how fashion can carry such deep meaning in history? Believe it or not, disgust is a survival instinct. This powerful emotion isn't just about having a bad reaction to something gross. Disgust plays a crucial role in protecting us from harm. It helps us avoid spoiled food, dangerous substances, and even social situations that could lead to disease. When we encounter something unappealing, like rotten food or a foul smell, our brain triggers disgust to keep us away. This reaction can be traced back to our ancestors who relied on it to stay healthy and safe from toxins or harmful organisms. Interestingly, disgust can also be linked to our social lives, affecting our perceptions of behaviors and appearances that we find repulsive. So next time you feel a wave of disgust, remember that it's more than just a strong dislike. It's been helping humanity survive for thousands of years. How amazing is that? Why exactly does soccer spark such wild reactions? After Germany's remarkable 7-1 victory over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup, emotions ran high not just among fans, but even in unexpected places. The shocking score turned heads worldwide and led to a surge of humorous and inappropriate content online. A well-known adult video website noticed this trend when users began uploading highlights of the game with explicit titles that made light of the defeat. The website, eager to maintain a certain level of decorum, had to issue a public plea urging fans to stop posting these suggestive clips. This quirky incident highlights how deeply sports can stir feelings and inspire creativity, even in cheeky ways. It's a testament to how influential and entertaining soccer can be, bringing laughter and surprises, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. Isn't it fascinating how a single match can elicit such varied and intense reactions? Believe it or not, the Abarth 695 Tributo Ferrari exists. This stunning limited edition car, released in 2010, pays homage to Ferrari's grand legacy in the world of motorsport. The 695 Tributo Ferrari is not just any car. It stands out with its turbocharged engine that delivers thrilling performance and its sleek paddle shifters that make driving a real joy. Sporting a signature red color scheme, it perfectly blends Abarth's sporty design with Ferrari's touch of luxury, making it truly eye-catching on the road. Designed for collectors and enthusiasts alike, this model symbolizes Italian automotive excellence, appealing to fans of both brands. Whether you are a longtime Ferrari fan or an Abarth lover, The 695 Tributo Ferrari is a masterpiece that captures the spirit of speed and style. Isn't it amazing how such a compact car can embody such high-end luxury and performance? You might be shocked to learn that compassion changed history. During World War I, British soldier Henry Tandy faced a critical moment in 1916. While bravely navigating the battlefield, he came upon a wounded German soldier lying helpless in the mud. Instead of pulling the trigger, Tandy chose to show compassion, opting to spare the soldier's life. It turns out that this soldier was none other than Adolf Hitler, who would later rise to infamy as the dictator of Nazi Germany. Tandy's decision highlights the power of empathy during a time of war, serving as a poignant reminder that actions can have far-reaching consequences. This encounter, steeped in irony, raises questions about fate, the paths we take, and how a single choice can alter the course of history. Imagine if Tandy had shot Hitler. How different might our world be today? This might surprise you. Sumo wrestlers face shorter lives. Despite their incredible strength and skill, sumo wrestlers have a life expectancy lower than the general population. This surprising statistic is mainly due to their extreme body weight and astonishingly high calorie intake, which often reaches around 8,000 calories a day. This massive consumption, combined with their intense training regimen, which includes 2 daily sessions of grueling combat, puts them at risk for a range of health problems such as diabetes, heart disease, joint disorders, and even issues with alcohol. Interestingly, many wrestlers need to wear oxygen masks while they sleep to help their bodies recover properly. It's a tough lifestyle that sacrifices long-term health for the sake of tradition and performance. So next time you watch a sumo match, remember the hidden costs of those powerful athletes. Did you know that Netflix predicts your next binge? Netflix has become a powerhouse in entertainment, and part of that magic comes from its incredible ability to anticipate what you'll love to watch next. Using a method called data mining, Netflix analyzes massive amounts of data to find hidden patterns in viewing habits. This means it looks closely at what you've watched before, what genres you enjoy, and even the time of day you prefer to watch. Smart algorithms play a crucial role in this process. They learn from your tastes, creating personalized recommendations that often feel like Netflix can read your mind. By doing this, Netflix not only keeps you entertained with movies and shows you're likely to enjoy, but it also encourages you to explore new content that fits your style. Isn't it fascinating how technology shapes our viewing experiences? Here's a wild fact about Japan's flag. The flag of Japan, often called the Nishoki or Sunmark flag, is instantly recognizable with its simple yet powerful design of a red circle on a white background. This red circle represents the sun, which has deep cultural significance to the Japanese people. In Japanese mythology, the sun goddess Amaterasu is central to their traditions, making the sun a symbol of life and energy. Adopted officially in its modern form in 1870, the flag reflects Japan's long history and rich cultural heritage. Before this, variations of the flag had been used for centuries, especially at sea during battles and trade. Today, the Nishoki is more than just a flag. It embodies the spirit and unity of the nation and is proudly displayed during national holidays and events. Have you ever thought about what a country's flag truly represents? Here's a wild fact about Henry Ford's assembly line. In 1908, he changed the game in the automotive industry. Before this innovation, cars were too expensive for most people, but with the assembly line, Ford made them affordable for everyone. Imagine a factory where cars were built in a way that each worker performed a specific task over and over again. This streamlined process allowed for quicker assembly and lower costs. As a result, thousands of families could finally own a car, which transformed not just transportation, but society as a whole. Suddenly, people could travel farther, commute to work with ease, and experience the thrill of the open road. The impact was so profound that it reshaped cities, leading to the development of suburbs and changing lifestyles everywhere. Isn't it fascinating how one innovation can change the way we live? Did you know horses cannot breathe through their mouths? This fascinating fact reveals a unique physiological trait about these incredible animals. Horses, celebrated for their speed and strength, rely solely on their nostrils for breathing. While this design helps them run without the interference of mouth breathing, it also presents a significant risk. If a horse's nostrils become obstructed, whether due to dust, mucus, or other factors, they can quickly find themselves in a life-threatening situation. To fully understand this limitation, it's important to consider how horses evolved in the wild, where rapid escape from predators was crucial. Their nostrils are large and flexible, allowing them to take in air quickly while galloping, but the inability to use their mouths for breathing means they must maintain clear airways at all times. This is one reason why horse owners and caregivers are vigilant during exercise, ensuring that their prized steeds can breathe freely and safely. So the next time you admire a galloping horse, remember this crucial aspect of their physiology. Guess what really drives neutron stars' density? Neutron stars are some of the most extraordinary objects in the universe. Just imagine this. A single sugar cube containing neutron star material weighs more than all the trucks in an entire town. This mind-boggling density is the result of the incredible gravitational force compressing the remnants of a massive star after a supernova explosion. To put it into perspective, a full soup can filled with neutron star material tips the scale at more than the weight of the moon. Why is this happening? Well, when a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it collapses under its gravity, forcing protons and electrons to merge and form neutrons. The result? A star made almost entirely of neutrons packed tightly together, leading to its staggering density. Neutron stars challenge our understanding of physics and remind us how wild and wonderful our universe truly is. What if I told you New Zealand was on eBay? Back in 2006, a cheeky individual from the UK tried to sell the entire country of New Zealand on eBay, claiming it was a way to raise money for a personal project. The listing, though clearly a joke, captured the attention of many around the world. eBay has seen some bizarre items sold, but selling a whole country? That's next-level creativity. The seller described New Zealand as a beautiful place, complete with stunning landscapes, friendly locals, and unique wildlife, all for the bargain price of just over $3,000. While no serious buyer emerged, the auction attracted media coverage and public curiosity about New Zealand's charm. This humorous stunt not only highlighted the beauty and allure of the country, but also sparked discussions about national identity and ownership. Imagine if someone really bought it. What would that even look like? Ever thought about why Zoroastrians use sky burial? This unique burial tradition, practiced by Zoroastrians in Mumbai, India, involves placing the deceased in specially constructed towers of silence. These towers are open to the sky, allowing vultures to consume the bodies, a practice that highlights their deep respect for nature. Zoroastrians believe that earth and fire are sacred elements that should remain untainted by death. Instead of burying or cremating their loved ones, they opt for this method as a way to honor both the deceased and the environment. It's a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures handle death and what values they hold dear. In an age where most burial practices involve elaborate coffins and funeral services, the simplicity and ecological mindfulness of the sky burial tradition stand out. It begs the question, how do our own burial practices reflect our beliefs about life and death? Ever thought about why gaming can be so risky? In 2012, a tragic incident unfolded in a Taiwanese internet cafe that highlighted the potential dangers of excessive gaming. A young gamer, absorbed in his virtual world, collapsed after hours of nonstop play, and shockingly, others around him remained oblivious to his plight. This sad event raises important questions about gaming culture and health. Gamers often get so engrossed in their games that they might forget basic needs like drinking water or taking breaks, which can lead to serious health issues. The rise of internet cafes has made gaming more accessible, but also more consuming, as players can be drawn into marathon sessions without realizing the danger. This incident serves as a wake-up call for the gaming community. How can players balance their passion for gaming with the need for self-care and awareness? Why do we celebrate Snowman Burning Day? This quirky holiday takes place on March 20th, and it has a fascinating history rooted in Michigan. The tradition began back in 1971 at Lake Superior State University, where students wanted to create a fun way to mark the arrival of spring. Inspired by a German festival, the event involves lighting a straw snowman on fire, symbolizing the end of winter and the joyful embrace of warmer days ahead. As participants gather around the roaring flames, they share laughter, stories, and even hope for a snow-free future. The celebration has grown over the years, bringing students and locals together to enjoy the festivities and appreciate the change of seasons. It might seem odd to celebrate by burning a snowman, but it's all about saying goodbye to winter in a lighthearted way. So if you're near Michigan in March, you might want to join in on this fun tradition. Who knew saying farewell to snow could be so enjoyable? Sausage lovers rejoice. Germany has over 1,500 types. This incredible variety showcases the country's rich culinary culture. Among the favorites are bratwurst, made from a delicious mix of pork and beef, and Weisswurst, a traditional Bavarian specialty known for its pale color and mild flavor. You can find currywurst, which is a popular street food, topped with zesty tomato sauce and a sprinkle of curry powder, offering a delightful twist on the classic sausage experience. Another standout is bockwurst, which is smoked to enhance its flavor, creating a bolder taste that sausage aficionados adore. But what makes German sausages truly special is how each region boasts its own unique recipes and preparation styles. From the spicy varieties in the south to the smoky flavors in the north, every corner of Germany has something distinct to offer. So whether you're grilling bratwurst at a summer barbecue or savoring currywurst from a food truck, there's a tantalizing world of flavors waiting to be discovered. Which German sausage will become your new favorite? Why exactly does the SS Iran Madan haunt us? This eerie mystery dates back to 1947 when a ghost ship was reportedly found near Indonesia. The SS Iran Madan appeared abandoned, with the entire crew discovered dead, their faces frozen in expressions of sheer terror. What could have caused such a chilling scene? Some theories suggest the crew may have succumbed to toxic gas, while others whisper about the possibility of paranormal activities aboard the ship. Yet despite numerous reports throughout the years, skeptics argue that the SS Iran Madan might be more legend than reality, a maritime tale woven into the fabric of folklore. Whether you believe in ghost stories or not, the haunting image of that ship and its doomed crew keeps us questioning what really happened aboard that fateful voyage. As we delve deeper into maritime history, the line between fact and fiction blurs, leaving us captivated by the unknown. Let's uncover the truth about Harry Chitty's unusual trade. In 1962, in what seems like a twist straight out of a baseball movie, Harry Chitty became the first player ever to be traded for himself. Originally, Chitty played for the New York Mets and was traded to another team for a player who would be named later. However, things took an unexpected turn when the player the Mets received didn't perform as expected. As a result, Chitty was ultimately traded back to the Mets, which marked a remarkable moment in baseball history. This unique event raised eyebrows and left fans buzzing as it underscored the unpredictable nature of sports trades. Imagine being part of a deal where you switch teams only to return home. Chitty's story highlights how the world of sports can be filled with surprises, revealing the often unexpected relationships between players and teams, as well as the sometimes quirky mechanics of professional athletics. Will we ever see a trade like this again? Why exactly does the dragon blood tree look so unique? This striking tree, native to the Socotra archipelago off Yemen's coast, boasts a bare trunk and a crown of spiky leaves, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Its unusual form is not just for show, it's a clever adaptation to the island's dry climate. The dragon blood tree has evolved to survive harsh conditions by minimizing water loss while maximizing sunlight exposure. This quirky plant belongs to the dicotyledon family, which includes most trees, yet its distinct shape and vivid red sap, resembling blood, set it apart. This sap was historically prized for its medicinal properties and even as a dye, underscoring the tree's cultural significance. Now, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the dragon blood tree stands as a symbol of biodiversity in Socotra, reminding us of the wonders of evolution and how unique plants adapt to their environments. Here's what actually happens when you blink. Blinking might seem like just a tiny automatic action, but it plays a huge role in how we see the world. Did you know that the average person blinks around 15 to 20 times per minute? That adds up to thousands of blinks each day. Each time you blink, your eyelids close for about 1/10 of a second. During this short moment, your brain may miss small details right in front of you, which can affect how you understand your surroundings. But don't worry, blinking also has important benefits. It helps keep your eyes moist and clear by spreading tears, which wash away dust and keep your vision sharp. So while blinking may cause those brief interruptions in your sight, it's essential for keeping your eyes healthy and your vision clear. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple action is so important? You might be shocked to learn about Joey Chestnut. In the world of competitive eating, Joey Chestnut is a true legend. This American eater holds the incredible record for demolishing 83 hot dogs in just 10 minutes during an annual contest in Nathan's famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest. Imagine that. The event has become a summer tradition, drawing thousands to Coney Island, where spectators watch in awe as skilled eaters go head-to-head. Chestnut first won the contest in 2007, and he's been breaking his own records ever since, showcasing not only his appetite, but also remarkable training strategies. Many competitors prepare by stretching their stomachs and practicing techniques that allow them to consume food at lightning speed. With his jaw working like a piston and expert swallowing skills, Chestnut has captivated audiences for years. His feats are so astonishing that they challenge our understanding of human limits. So how does he do it? It's a mix of dedication, practice, and a love for food that keeps him on top. What if I told you about the ALO harness for blind dogs? This innovative harness is designed specifically for dogs with vision impairments, providing them a new level of independence. The standout feature is the front ring, which acts as a touch sensor. This means that when a blind dog approaches an obstacle, the harness gently alerts them, helping to prevent collisions. By using tactile feedback, the ALO harness empowers dogs to navigate their environment safely. This tool not only keeps them safe, but also boosts their confidence, enhancing their quality of life. Imagine how much happier your furry friend could be, exploring parks and neighborhoods without the constant worry of running into things. With the ALO harness, blind dogs can enjoy a more adventurous life while their owners rest easy, knowing their pets are protected. Isn't it amazing how technology can enhance the lives of our beloved companions? Why exactly does La Paz soar above the rest? La Paz, the capital city of Bolivia, is famous for being one of the highest cities in the world, positioned at an impressive altitude of around 3,600 meters, or about 11,800 feet above sea level. This remarkable elevation makes it a unique destination for both adventure seekers and curious travelers. The thin air in La Paz creates a stirring atmosphere where you can experience dramatic landscapes, vibrant culture, and stunning views of the Andes Mountains. With its elevation, visitors might feel the effects of altitude sickness, so it's always wise to take it easy at first. The city's streets are filled with lively markets, colorful festivals, and beautiful architecture, truly showcasing Bolivian heritage. From the breathtaking Moon Valley to the bustling Witches Market, La Paz offers an unforgettable experience that sets it apart from other cities. Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk among the clouds? Transforming skin into art. Is this the future of creativity? An Israeli artist has turned her hand into an incredible three-dimensional canvas through careful painting. By creating stunning landscapes, animals, and faces directly on her skin, she showcases a unique form of ephemeral art that captures attention on social media. Each piece is meticulously crafted, allowing her to express her creativity in ways that challenge traditional boundaries of artistic mediums. Many of her vibrant designs last only a short while, yet they leave a lasting impression online, reminding us of the fleeting nature of art. This engaging approach not only redefines how we view body art, but also highlights the role of platforms like Instagram in sharing and promoting innovative creativity. As her art gains popularity, we can't help but wonder, Is the human body the next frontier for artists around the world? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Laika made history. In 1957, Laika the dog became the first animal to orbit Earth aboard Sputnik 2, a remarkable feat in Soviet space exploration. Laika was a stray from the streets of Moscow, chosen for her small size and calm demeanor. This brave little pup launched into space on November 3, 1957 as part of a mission to study the effects of space travel on living beings. Though Laika didn't survive the journey, her flight provided valuable data that paved the way for human space travel. The mission captured global attention as it marked a significant milestone in the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. Laika's legacy is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of science. Today, we honor her courage and the pivotal role she played in expanding our understanding of space travel. How has this influenced our modern journeys beyond Earth? What if I told you that spiderwebs heal wounds? In ancient times, warriors discovered the surprising benefits of spider silk as a natural remedy for injuries. These remarkable threads, spun by spiders, are not only incredibly strong, but also possess unique healing properties. When applied to wounds, the silk helps to create a protective barrier, reducing the risk of infection and promoting faster healing. The sticky nature of the webs holds the edges of the wound together, much like modern bandages. Additionally, spider silk is rich in proteins that can aid in tissue regeneration. Ancient healers often used these webs as part of their first aid kits, showcasing their resourcefulness in using nature's tools. Imagine soldiers on the battlefield skillfully using spider webs to patch themselves up. Today, researchers are still fascinated by this natural remedy, exploring how spider silk can inspire new medical treatments and advanced materials. Isn't nature just amazing? Prepare to be amazed by Xiaomi's Dark Factory. This cutting-edge facility in Beijing showcases a revolutionary approach to manufacturing, operating entirely without human intervention. Xiaomi's Smart Factory has been designed to assemble an impressive one smartphone every second, showcasing an extraordinary leap in efficiency and innovation. The term Dark Factory describes its highly automated environment, where machines take on all tasks from assembly to quality control, significantly reducing production times and costs. With robots and advanced technology working in perfect harmony, this factory not only improves output, but also sets a new standard for what factories could look like in the future. Imagine the impact on the world of technology as more companies might follow suit, potentially reshaping entire industries. Could Xiaomi's pioneering efforts lead to a global trend in automation? Is it really true that the oldest movie is from 1888? This intriguing gem of cinema history is called The Landslide Garden, a film that takes us back to the very beginnings of moving pictures. Recorded in the late 19th century, this film marks a remarkable milestone in the evolution of storytelling through film. Unfortunately, we only have a tiny fragment of it left, a short video clip that gives us a glimpse into the early days of filmmaking. Imagine how different the world of entertainment was back then. Audiences were mesmerized by flickering images and the magic of motion. As the film industry grew, it paved the way for the vibrant and diverse cinema we enjoy today. Although The Landslide Garden is largely lost to time, its significance remains. It reminds us of the inventiveness of early filmmakers who worked with limited technology to capture life on film. So the next time you watch a blockbuster, take a moment to appreciate the roots of cinema that stretch all the way back to the 1880s. Have you heard about the Eiffel Tower's fame? This iconic structure is the most visited monument in the world, welcoming millions of tourists each year. Standing tall at 1,083 feet in Paris, France, the Eiffel Tower attracts visitors from all corners of the globe, drawing them in with its stunning views and rich history. Designed by Gustave Eiffel and completed in 1889 for the World's Fair, the tower was initially met with mixed feelings, but has since become a beloved symbol of French culture. Whether you are taking an elevator to the summit for breathtaking views of the City of Light or enjoying a picnic in the surrounding Champ de Mars Park, the Eiffel Tower offers a unique experience. Each year, around 7 million people visit, eager to snap a photo in front of this magnificent iron lattice masterpiece. Have you ever dreamed of visiting this architectural wonder? Have you ever wondered why eavesdropping is so serious? In Illinois, the law takes a strong stance against recording conversations without permission, even if it's your own. This means that if you decide to record a chat among friends or a family discussion, you could be breaking the law. The reasoning behind this strict rule is to protect individuals' privacy rights. The state believes everyone has the right to speak freely without the fear that their words might be captured and potentially misused. If someone is caught violating this law, they can face hefty consequences, including imprisonment for up to 3 years. This strict legislation aims to strike a balance between personal privacy and the use of recorded conversations, making Illinois one of the states with the toughest eavesdropping laws in the country. So next time you're tempted to hit the record button, think twice about the potential legal implications. Why exactly does skin change color after a graft? This happens during skin graft procedures, especially after severe burns. Doctors often take skin from another part of the body to cover the damaged area, allowing the injured skin to heal. One fascinating aspect of this recovery process is how the grafted skin can change color over time. Initially, the graft may look different, possibly even standing out from the surrounding skin. However, as time goes by, the graft blends in, adapting and transforming to match the surrounding area. This remarkable ability is a testament to our body's resilience and capacity for healing. While some might find this unsettling, it highlights the dynamic nature of our skin and its attempt to restore itself. So the next time you hear about a skin graft, remember that it's not just about healing, it's about the incredible journey of adaptation. Have you ever wondered why bubbles keep baths warm? When you take a relaxing soak, those fluffy bubbles do more than just create a fun atmosphere. They play a crucial role in insulation. Bath bubbles, made from soap and air, form a layer on the surface of the water. This layer traps heat, acting like a cozy blanket for your bath. As a result, the water stays warm longer, letting you enjoy your bath without constant temperature checks. The science behind this is fascinating. Air is a poor conductor of heat, so it helps to slow down the heat loss from the water. This means you can immerse yourself in a soothing bath while the bubbles work their magic. Next time you're unwinding, take a moment to appreciate those little bubbles for being practical helpers in your relaxation routine. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can make your experience even better? Have you ever wondered why some people lack fingerprints? Dermatoglyphia is a rare genetic disorder that causes this fascinating phenomenon. It occurs due to a mutation in the SMARCAD1 gene, which plays a crucial role in the development of skin. As a result, affected individuals experience the absence of the tiny ridges on their fingers, palms, and soles that create fingerprints. While this might sound strange, people with dermatoglyphia often lead normal lives. They might face unique challenges, especially with identification processes that typically rely on fingerprints. For example, these individuals may struggle during security checks at airports or when applying for jobs that require background checks. Despite these hurdles, many find creative ways to navigate the system. This unusual condition reminds us of the incredible diversity in human genetics and the many ways our bodies can differ from one another. Could you imagine life without fingerprints? Is it really true that kings can be mustache-free? The King of Hearts in a deck of cards is a fascinating exception among the royal figures. Unlike other kings, the King of Hearts stands out as the only one without a mustache. This quirky characteristic has sparked the curiosity of card players and historians alike. Each king in a standard deck typically sports facial hair, creating a regal image that symbolizes strength and authority. However, the King of Hearts, often seen as a symbol of love and compassion, breaks this mold, leading to debates about his unique representation. Some speculate this design choice might emphasize his association with emotions rather than power. Interestingly, the design of playing cards has evolved over centuries, and many believe that the King of Hearts look reflects medieval influences in Europe. So next time you shuffle a deck, remember that you're not just playing cards. You're also holding onto a piece of history. What other card curiosities await discovery? Hard to believe, but Siberia is huge. Covering an astonishing 77% of Russia's total land area, Siberia is not just a region, it's a vast expanse that ranks among the largest in the world. This incredible territory stretches over 5 million square miles, making it bigger than many countries combined. Siberia is known for its extreme cold and breathtaking landscapes, from sprawling taiga forests to expansive tundra. The region is not just a frozen desert, it boasts rich wildlife, including bears, wolves, and numerous bird species. Furthermore, Siberia contains significant natural resources, including oil, gas, and precious minerals, playing a crucial role in Russia's economy. Despite its harsh climate, Siberia is home to vibrant cultures and indigenous peoples who have adapted to the rigorous environment. So next time you think about Russia, remember that a massive part of it is this remarkable and largely unexplored region. How many more secrets does Siberia hold? Did you know that orange juice can lose nutrients fast? Freshly squeezed orange juice is delicious and packed with vitamin C, but it has a sneaky downside. Studies show that after being exposed to air, light, or heat, this vibrant juice can lose up to 50% of its vitamin C within just a few hours. That means if you leave your glass of juice out or store it in a warm place, you're missing out on some serious nutrition. To maximize its health benefits, it's best to drink your orange juice soon after squeezing or opening the container. If you're ever tempted to save some for later, think twice. Enjoying orange juice when it's fresh not only gives you that zesty flavor, but also ensures you're getting all the vitamins packed inside. So go ahead, drink up and make the most of your morning OJ. Did you know about this amazing publishing rights deal? In an impressive move, Tim Beelan decided to let Ryan Tedder keep all the publishing rights for the remix of the popular song Apologize. This choice stands out in the music industry, where rights often become hotly contested. Beelan's manager was quick to clarify that the intention was never to diminish Tedder's financial opportunities. By allowing Tedder, who is the original songwriter, to retain 100% of the rights, Beelan showcased a genuine respect for collaboration in music production. This decision highlights an important relationship between producers and songwriters, where credit and ownership are often tangled. With both artists gaining visibility from the remix, it demonstrates that collaboration can sometimes lead to more favorable outcomes for all involved. Isn't it refreshing to see such fairness in the competitive music world? Here's a wild fact about speedy construction. In China, an astonishing 1,500 workers came together to build the Nanlong train station in Longyang within just 9 hours. Starting at 6:30 p.m. on a Friday and finishing by 3:30 a.m. on Saturday, this incredible feat highlights not only the power of teamwork, but also the expertise involved in modern construction. Imagine the coordination and planning that went into this project. Each worker knew their role and executed it with precision, showcasing a level of efficiency that is hard to fathom. Such rapid construction doesn't just happen overnight. It requires meticulous preparation, advanced techniques, and often innovative materials. The Nanlong station is a testament to how collaboration can lead to remarkable outcomes in a short time frame. It raises questions about what other projects could achieve similar results with the right resources and teamwork. Could we see more speedy builds around the world? With developments in technology and building practices, the future of construction might be faster than we ever imagined. Here's what actually happens when time is no barrier. In 2001, a man named Thomas died from complications linked to gunfire injuries he sustained back in 1966. This case is particularly shocking because even though the shooting occurred 35 years earlier, the authorities ruled his death a homicide. How can this happen? Well, it all comes down to the medical consequences of his injuries. Despite the time elapsed, Thomas's original wounds had a long-lasting effect on his health, leading to his eventual passing. The shooter had died long before, yet law enforcement considered the circumstances of Thomas's death significant enough to classify it as homicide, showcasing the extensions of accountability in criminal law. This case raises fascinating legal questions about how society deals with violence and its lingering impacts. Should the shooter still be held accountable posthumously? It challenges our understanding of justice through the lens of time. Did you know that Michael Jordan left the NBA for baseball? In 1993, the basketball legend made a surprising decision to retire from the NBA, and it wasn't because of the gambling rumors that circulated at the time. In fact, the real reason was much more personal and heartfelt. Jordan was devastated by the tragic death of his father, who had always encouraged him to follow his dreams. This loss deeply affected him, leading him to step away from basketball, a sport he had dominated, to honor his father's memory. Additionally, Jordan had a long-time childhood aspiration to play professional baseball. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and even spent time in their minor league system. Although his baseball venture wasn't as successful as his basketball career, it showcased his determination to challenge himself and pursue his dreams. Why did Usain Bolt switch from soccer to sprinting? As a child in Jamaica, Usain Bolt had dreams of becoming a professional soccer player. He spent countless hours on the field, practicing his skills and envisioning a future in the sport. However, everything changed when a coach spotted his natural talent for running during a school event. Recognizing Bolt's incredible speed, the coach encouraged him to give track and field a serious try. With this newfound direction, Bolt began to focus on sprinting, honing his abilities and training hard to reach his full potential. His dedication paid off, as he not only excelled on the track, but also broke records, ultimately earning the title of one of the fastest runners in history. Now, instead of dribbling a soccer ball, Bolt is celebrated for his breathtaking sprints and unforgettable performances at the Olympics. This remarkable shift in focus illustrates how sometimes opportunities can lead us down unexpected paths, shaping our destinies in extraordinary ways.